What was your thought process like as you were making this decision?
It was always 50-50. I never leaned towards a certain thing. Just really trying to weigh out my options. Didn't want to do anything, make a decision too fast. Just trying to weigh out everything.
At what point did you start thinking about it? I know kind of late in the season there you kind of was like, I don't want to talk about it. At what point did you start giving it consideration, or was it after the season, or did you kind of maybe start thinking about it before?
I really was trying to not think about it during the season. Just keep on playing ball. But as soon as the season's over with, I still wasn't trying to think about it. My parents were telling me this is something you have to do. You can't avoid it. So I just had to start trying to really think about my future.
But it wasn't until after the season where you really
I really started thinking about it after the season.
At what point did you decide to send your kind of request an evaluation and kind of take us through that process?
It was something that Coach Martin said I needed to do. Jerron did it last year, so I talked to him about it as well. And it was just really wanted to get some feedback from the advisors in the NBA. And I got some good things back. And I decided to stay after all.
What did they give you like a grade? Did they give you a projection, or did they just say, this is what guys are saying about you? Or how detailed is the evaluation?
It's not really detailed.
Yeah.
It is, but it isn't. So it's just like you have to hear it and kind of create your own evaluation off of that. So I heard what they were saying, and I got some teams said some great things. Some teams said more work. At the end of the day, I feel like if I want to be a productive player in the NBA, then I should stay. If I just wanted to go and sit down and ultimately probably end up in the D League, I could have went. My goal was just to get drafted, but ultimately I want to be a player in the NBA one day. So
they gave you a round, right? Did they give you a round projection, or is it?
No, I wouldn't. No, I really wasn't like that either.
What were you looking to hear from them that would have made you maybe jump?
I really don't think it was much that could have been said to make me leave. Just knowing myself and knowing the way that I have to game, and I made such a drastic jump from sophomore to junior. So just being more as a leader on my team, more vocal, getting the weight, being better on defense. So I think the only thing that could have made me leave was probably top 5 or something like that. But ultimately, I was going to stay anyway.
How much weight are you looking to gain heading into your senior season? What would you like to play at next year?
I'm not going to say my weight because I got the mics, but I'm looking to gain about 10 to 15 pounds. I think that weight will really help me on defense a lot, and I'll be just a better player with the weight.
You talked about the team coming back you guys have. Obviously, we're getting drawn back. Hub's coming in. How much did that weigh into your decision to come back and be a part of that team?
I mean, it weighed in a lot. I think it's really hard for people to leave and you have a really good team coming in the next year. So just looking at our team and looking at what we can accomplish here, I haven't really accomplished much. You want to count the NIT, it's not really an accomplishment. So, I feel like, I have more things here I want to do team-wise.
So was that sense of maybe unfinished business for you? You want to play in a tournament? I know you were on that team your freshman year.
I want to play in a tournament. I want to be one of the main pieces to a team that's in the tournament. So, I have, like you said, there's more work to be done here before I just were to leave on a note like first round NIT.
You did go to the tournament your freshman year, but you want to be, in terms of being a guy who's getting regular playing time.
I just want to, my first, not saying I was not a part of the team my freshman year, but just to be like a vital part of the team, to help guys out, no matter what it is on offense or defense, and I want to be in the tournament that way.
Had you made the tournament this year, might it have impacted your decision and made you more likely to?
Just going through the process, I've learned there's a lot of what ifs, and you can't really go off. If I would have made the tournament and did well in the tournament, it would have affected my draft stock, which it would have, but I didn't get in the tournament, so you can't really go off that.
It's probably been your goal for a while to play in the NBA and get to that level. At what point in your playing basketball did that maybe come say, hey, it's maybe more realistic than just maybe a dream?
It was, just going through the process. Sometimes it was kind of overwhelming because, in high school or when you're younger, you just say, as soon as the NBA calls for me, I'm ready to go. But when you really go through the process, you really learn there's a lot more things you have to look into than just leave. And Tennessee's a great place. The fan base is great. It's like I have great teammates. So just looking at all that stuff just made the decision so much easier.
Were your parents pushing you one way or the other, like maybe letting you leave it up to your decision?
My mom always told me she would never tell me anything, leave or stay, because if you leave and then you regret your life, she said she didn't want to be the one for me to say, why I listen to you. So it was always up to me.
Any expectations or goals for this coming season other than wanting to get into the tournament?
Just want to get into the tournament, have really a fun year. And being my last year here, just want to make an impact. Not as Jordan, I don't want to make an impact on the whole team, Tennessee-wise. I want to make an impact. Try to do some things that haven't been done here before.